prouder to be here with you this evening as we come up to the eve of the greatest election in American history in 2012. And that's what history will remember this election by. And I stand proudly with my wife for 33 years, my wife Betty, the greatest woman. Say that I'm a better candidate and I'll be a better governor because I had to spend some quality time with a great guy named Kevin Smith over the last few months. And I also am very proud to be able to call my senator, Kelly Ayotte, one of the great senators in the United States Senate. Thank you, Kelly, for your wonderful leadership. Sense how important New Hampshire is to see these great leaders of our country come and visit us frequently and to be with us. It really underscores the importance of this election and the importance of the New Hampshire voter turnout and how we vote. I'd like to begin by saying there is nothing more powerful than truth. Absolutely. Daniel Webster uttered those words in 1830. The Union leader proudly republishes them every day as on the masthead of the paper. And I'm also reminded, thanks to my good friend Gary Gahan, who a few years ago presented me with a rotary coin. And I'm not a Rotarian, but the four-way test is on the back of the rotary coin. And the first question of the rotary test is it the truth? As we move forward over the next 60 hours, the question to talk and ask your fellow citizens is it the truth? Is what you're hearing on television the truth? Today, PolitiFact said that the allegations about me on education by those special interest groups outside of New Hampshire are false. It is not the truth. If you ask the citizens of New Hampshire who served with Maggie Hassan in the state senate for 6 years, and when she says that she balanced the budget and ask them if it's the truth, they'll say it's not the truth. She left us an $800 million structural deficit in that budget. She raised taxes 99 times, increased spending 24% over 6 years. And that budget of 2009 was so defective, the governor had to call a special session of the legislature to bring them back in and fix a $300 million hole in that budget. And that budget contained a small business income tax called the LLC tax. That is not fiscal discipline or fiscal responsibility. And that's what we're dealing with. Do not let outside interests, big money from big unions outside of New Hampshire, determine who your next governor is. Let's stand up to the falsehoods of the last few weeks. Then let's go out and talk to the people about why it's important to chart a new course, because the choice is so stark. The choice for New Hampshire and the choice for America is either to choose a road of stagnation at best, with the policies of Barack Obama and Maggie Hassan, tax, spend, borrow, and regulate, or a path of prosperity. In our case, the prosperity agenda, which balances our state budget without raising taxes, which starts to deregulate New Hampshire, which starts to work with the federal government by saying to Washington, we're going to fix health care our way in New Hampshire, not your way in Washington. We're going to deal with health care our way too. A prosperity agenda that reforms and lowers our business taxes, that creates a better environment for our entrepreneurs, that attracts businesses here to New Hampshire and doesn't turn them away. We're 30,000 jobs short of where we were in 2008, no thanks to the failed policies of Maggie Hassan. Maggie Hassan continued the recession in New Hampshire, frankly. And that's why her own constituents, who knew her the best in 2010, replaced her with a good senator by the name of Russell Prescott. Keep that in mind. The truth is her own constituents fired her, and yet she uses her own record, her failed record, as a reason for people to elect her as the governor of New Hampshire. I believe in a very different view of New Hampshire. I'm a fourth-generation New Hampshire native. I draw from the experiences I had growing up in this state, and raising a family, my two grown daughters, Maddie and Brittany, I couldn't be prouder of. I want a future for them and your sons and daughters and our grandchildren that they can be proud of, that we can be proud of, because it gives them a better life than the one that we inherited from our ancestors. And I think of my daughter Brittany, who today is at basic training in South Carolina as a member of the New Hampshire Army National Guard. I'm proud of my little girl who decided on her own that she wanted to return and serve this country too in this state. It's that spirit, that can-do spirit of service, self-sacrifice, hard work, that leads to a better life. And that's the one I want to draw from. That's the spirit of New Hampshire. People talk about the New Hampshire advantage all the time. And yes, it's true. I think the heart of the New Hampshire advantage is opposition of broad-based sales or income taxes. But it's even more than that. It's the people of our state. It's the people and the spirit of the people of this state that makes and forms the New Hampshire advantage. And given the chance to serve you as your governor, you'll be part of the solutions and the prosperity, because it's your spirit that will empower me, inspire me every day I go to work as your governor. And so I ask you over the next 60 hours to do what you can, to send an email out to the people you know. Encourage them to vote on November 6th. Encourage them to vote for Mitt Romney so Barack Obama is a one-term president. And let them know that New Hampshire will be so far better off if Mitt Romney's our president. First of all, I know when I call the White House to speak to him as the governor of the state of New Hampshire, he'll answer that call. He has an interest in New Hampshire. He's almost one of our favorite sons, isn't he? Yeah. If nothing else, if for no other reasons, your friends and neighbors who may be undecided, he has a vested interest in us. Secondly, he's right on policy. He believes in federalism and the power of the free enterprise system. He'll answer our call to work with us here in New Hampshire. He won't turn his back like this president has and will going forward. And ask them to vote for me for governor. Let them know what's at stake here in this election. Let them know that what they're hearing on television isn't true. Medicare is going to be there for my parents, my mom and dad, as it will for your parents and the senior citizens of our state. Let them know that there's information on a website they can look at. It's called Ovid2012.com. OVID, don't forget the 2012. To visit and to analyze and to evaluate what's there. Let them know that they're going to have a great First Lady in Ovide Lamontagne. Let them know that we're going to have a pro-growth, free enterprise-focused prosperity agenda that believes in them. And let them know what the alternative is. Let them know the truth. And the truth will set them, and you and me, and this state free. The truth will set us free. That's great over here. Don't waste an opportunity or miss an opportunity tomorrow after church, not during services, after services, if you go to church, to reach out to someone walking out with you and ask them, who are you voting for? Are you voting? And ask them what they think. New Hampshire citizens are discerning right now, and it won't be just at church or after services, it'll be in the supermarket. When you're standing in line to check out, ask the person in front of you, who are you voting for president? What do you think? Oh, I'm trying to make a decision. Ask them that. And elicit from them feedback. Let them know what's at stake. And this is our cause. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the great state of New Hampshire. Thank you very much. Let's go and win November 6th.
Croc TV.